to my channel. Today we're doing another anime review, and today we're doing the anime review of Rio Rainbow Gate. Sit back, let's start, and let's get started. The Howard Park Hotel is an entertainment destination. Is an entertainment destination where people gather from around the world to grab huge fortunes. In this casino is a beautiful female dealer by the name of Rio Rainbow, known far and wide as the goddess of victory. In order to be closer to her mother, one of the history's greatest dealers, she does battles to gather up legendary cards called gates, as you see around her in her cute little pet ferret. Those who gather all 13 cards are presented with the title of MVCD, Most Valuable Casino Dealer, that prove that they are the top dealers that you see in her hand. Set in a vast resort, an exciting battle begins with rivalry dealers that will take your breath away. Throw in some supreme comedy and Australia make you cry when you least expect it. These cute and voluminous girls will explode off your screen, with everyone cheering of "Leave it to Rio, the lucky lady, be with you too." You can see the cards in her hand, the 13 cards to become the ultimate dealer. This is anime has 13 episodes. It began airing January 4th, 2011 and ended March 29th, 2011. These girls right here, some of them in interesting costume. These are the other characters. Its genre is game, comedy, and edgy. It is rated PG-13 for reasons. 23 episodes per minute. This is Clark Mint. This is Helson Anna. This is Howard Tom. This is Galmocha Tibarina. This is Mighty Jack. This is Canyon Rose. And we find other characters. This girl right here in the green is Linda. Here's a bit better shot of them, I should say, kinda. And this girl right here is Kendra Rose. This is Choco. She's a very interesting name to say the least. And trying to find the other girl. And the name besides all the rest of the main supporting cast. There's one more girl here, but I can't find a good picture of her. But you'll find out once you watch the rest of the anime. So, without giving too much of the rest of the characters away, we'll just focus on the main ones that I've listed here. Now, one thing I find generally about this anime is that it almost has their basics in manga or novels, or at least giving it a chance of having a coherent story. With the Rio Rainbow Gate breaks the norm being the basic on a Pinocchio game, and it shows. I didn't have much time of expecting from the series, but after somewhat promising start, things started to come fairly fast. With Rio's stories as expected, dreadfully terrible, our lead character Rio is a popular dealer and a kind of the mascot of the casino she works in, Howard Resort. Apparently she's some kind of power that gives people luck and causes them to win when she's around, so you can understand why the casino patrons would enjoy having her around, but I could never for the life of me figure out why casinos, the owner himself, would. The setting in Rainbow Gate is whimsical, over the top looks into the casino world. Nothing's anime that really takes being seriously, and everything, at least early on, revolves around putting Rio into embarrassing outfits and playing ridiculous games. Honestly, the series had just stuck with the slice of life type formula, it might have been tolerable to watch. Where things start to come apart is when they start implicating the story. We're introduced into kind of a competition called gate battles, where other dealers from around the world compete in the casino games for ultimate goal of collecting all 13 cards and getting some prize. Our dear Rhea, conveniently, is a gate holder, so she's periodically challenged over the course of the series until the gate becomes the sole plot of the point. This is when the series really starts to lose itself. For one thing, the gate battles are very silly and downright stupid. They have little, if anything, to do with the actual casino games, and rarely, if ever, requires any kind of skills. Additionally, there's the introduction of absolute ridiculous superpowers called rule rollers that some of the competitors use to control the game or the mind of their opponents. Sorry, guys. So they have a edge advantage of particularly winning the game. But believe me when I say this, it's stupider than I actually make it sound. The other marginal characters, as you can see, Riku Ultimate Strange right here, these characters are marginally better than the plot. Like so many of its competitors, there is always a way to make them too far for length of the series, since it is impossible to ever get to know them. It relies on the tries and true stereotypes and cliches in the series. Ryu herself is nice, sweet, and likable heroine, but she lacks any kind of depth behind her appeal to her. She's always thinking about others and trying to help out people, but she is silly, a one-dimensional character. Any personality she does have is solely attributed to the performance in the series and the rest of the cast, like Rhea, who's wholly forgettable. So much that I'm not even going to even bother talking about the rest of them. Overall, the show is pretty to look at. The setting, the background, and the characters themselves are all appealing and well drawn, for the most part. The art captures, let's see. Here's a good picture of the casino. No, when I just found a good picture of the casino. This is the casino that they all work at, and these are the characters in Rio herself. That was intriguing was how all the background characters and settings were all really well drawn. For the most part, the art captures over the top style of the series, as well as bringing life to a ridiculous amount of games and making them mildly interesting. Some of the characters will, most to be honest, have ridiculous chess measurements, but it's hard to hold the artists accountable for this, since pretty much every anime is like this these days. The edgy part is pretty tame as well, and there isn't any real nudity, only implicated through convenient foreshadowing obstacles and strategic clothing. So you're looking into an anime because you like that kind of thing, then you're gonna be disappointed. The vocal performance and music are pretty much solid, if unspectacular. In the end, Rio Gate is pretty much your average run-of-the-mill forgettable anime. It is inoffensive and completely unremarkable, and not looking to impress anyone, nor did it ever really have any chance to be any good. Fans of edgy anime will also find this little to appeal to them, as it's quite overall quite bland and tame in that area as well. The ridiculous plot and so the characters drags in this show down to well below average and isn't worth your time or consideration. So overall, I would give this anime like a 5.9 out of 10. But if they chance to reboot the series like they do generally most anime, I would give it another chance. But if they could just stick to like the slice of life aspect and not focus more on the edgy part and up the comedy and more well drawn out characters, I might give this another chance. But until then, thank you for tuning in to my anime review. Check out Rio Gate if you haven't already. If you have, comment down below in the comment section who's your favorite and what things you think are elements that should change this anime to begin with. Until then, I will see y'all next time for another dun dun anime review, and I'll see y'all next time.